everyone, we are here today at the Infinity Studio with none other than Ridma Weerawardena. Now, honestly, he doesn't even need an introduction, but he's a well-known singer and musician in Sri Lanka, known for his famous performances such as Kueni, Virame, and so many more other songs, right? And he is here to release his new album as well as his first solo concert on the 29th and 30th of April at the Musaeus College auditorium. So let's start with him. How are you? How are you doing? And how is this journey going for you?
Super excited. It's a massive step that and now I'm seeing the gravity of it also, but I'm glad, and it had to happen this way, and I'm glad that it's become what it is. It's become bigger than what was envisioned initially, so I'm very glad about it.
So tell us a little bit about this album, Aha, and how did this concept come about, and how did the name even come about?
So Aha is actually, the album is a collection of work that I've done over time, like over a period of about 3-4 years, I think, with different musicians, different artists at different points in my career as well. How the album initiated was at a time where I had very limited amount of songs that I could sing to perform on stage. A lot of musicians, like my friends and my colleagues that I work with, they wanted to do collaborations with me, and like, you know, I approached them as well, and you know, that's how this whole album came about.
What is the concept behind this album, and what's the story behind it? I'm sure there must be a story behind it, right? And the name especially, like Aha.
Yeah. So Aha translates to with her in English, and her referring to the moon actually, and like I said, it's a compilation that happened at different points of time in this span of 2 or 3 years. But somehow when I compiled them, I could see a pattern of some connection. There is a connection. There is a storyline. There is like a journey through it. It had definitely, it wasn't deliberate, but because I mean the work was done with different artists, like I said, and musicians. So that's how the journey started, and it became a thematic journey as well, and that's how we've incorporated it to the concert as well. And
so it's beautiful that it coincidentally just falls into one theme, right? And that's like really cool. So it's kind of luck almost, right?
Yeah, I guess, and yeah, if you come for the show, you'll be able to see it. What we're trying to do is give a really nice interpretation of these songs in musically. I hope it'll be a visual treat as well, because it's a solo concert. It's just one person, so I have to. So all I was thinking was, how do I make this interesting? How do I make this concert interesting? How do I make this event interesting? And you know, it's for it to be just, you know, a one person singing, and musically definitely it's in a very rich place. Visually we are trying to give a story and connect the audience to that story without it affecting the mood of the song or for the audience. Yeah.
So there's so many songs for you to pick from, but what is your favorite song to perform, and what's the story behind it?
It's a new collection, and I'm super excited about it. One song that I would constantly would love to sing would be Athina Lokimave, and the reason would be, it would actually, it gives it sums up the whole journey of the album and where I am in life as well, I guess. The meaning of it being there's a light at the end of the tunnel, so that's kind of my favorite, and like I can relate to it a lot.
So tell us who these people are, and what was that experience of collaborating with many artists like?
Some of these artists actually, they've been in the industry for so long. One song, actually Athina Lokimave, was composed, and the lyrics were done by 2 royalists who are still schooling. And so it's a diverse collection of, and there's Senanga with Sobana, and Nisal Gamage has written, Manuranga has written Aha, and he was also a big part of this journey. Mahiru is a part of it, Vayanaka was involved, and there's Ranga Veerasekara, who I have done a lot of work with previously as well, and I've done a new interpretation of Datadara, for which Umara and UMS team also came and performed with me for that. And even for Aha, Singing Potatoes, Harini, and Vinuja. There's a lot of people who collaborate. Very thankful to everybody who has been through the journey and who's seen my ups and downs as well, and who's been part of this.
And I'm sure many of those who are watching are also excited to hear you sing, right? So would love it if you can sing a few lines for us from one of the songs from this album.
Okay, so I'll sing that song that I mentioned previously, Athina Lokamari, the small, tiny bit. Akase sand tarunati Raya me adure gili Oh Tani vi mahidina tane Atin aloke meve Oh Atin aloke meve.
So beautiful. For a moment I just forgot that we were even shooting this, getting mesmerized in the head. So tell us, like, why did it take so long for you to release this album?
I guess I had, like, everything takes time. A lot of people ask this question, why aren't you releasing a song soon? Like, I've taken things very slow and in my own pace right throughout. I started off very late also, I guess, like, compared to a lot of other contemporary artists. So yeah, it takes time to get everything aligned mentally, the mental capacity, and then the energy towards it, and for everything to fall in place, it takes time. And I mean, we went to India and shot a song for Sobana in India. I mean, that I never envisioned. I mean, but that also happened.
And I'm sure, like, whoever's watching today also wants to keep up with your journey, right? So tell them how they can keep up with your journey.
Of course, my social media is always there. I'm pretty lazy at it. I'm very, but yeah, I kind of make it a point now to keep it updated. But more than that, I think the website www.rhythmaw.com would be the official website where you could find all the information about the concert, the tickets, and everything. And also there's some exciting things also that I would reveal in the future through the website.
So also, I'm sure everyone's excited. The concert is happening. First ever solo concert for Rhythma is happening on the 29th and 30th of April at the Musaeus College Auditorium. So how do they get tickets? How are they supposed to be present on that day?
Yes, so yeah, through my website www.rhythmaw.com. Also, something special that I want to mention is that it's not merely a ticket. What you purchase is also a token which has an exclusive value to it. Maybe call it a collectible. You'll know soon. You'll know that it has a special value to it as well. And so anyone who has bought the ticket has access to my album before it's released on public domain or on social media or any other digital platforms. So it's like an exclusive club sort of thing that, I mean, I'm trying something out. Let's see.
I'm sure your fans are super excited for that as well.
I'm also looking forward to, it's something that I'm also excited about and looking forward to. So yeah.
Yeah, so thank you so much for sharing this journey with us and telling us about your journey with this album as well. We are super excited, your fans are super excited. So good luck with your absolutely amazing first ever solo concert. And thank you for making time with us, and good luck with it.
Thank you so much, and I would like to thank Island Pulse for coming on board and just helping me out in this journey and telling my story, taking my story forward as well.